the judge is going to pound the gavel and the bailiff's taking them away. And it's going to be that fucking quick, too. If they're in front of that judge 5 minutes, I will be shocked. I would be shocked.
Hey, Vaughn, how many times did all the trolls and naysayer fucktards call the sheriff on you to have a welfare check done?
They called the sheriff, they've called CPS, they've called the FBI, they called the CIA. They tried to get me Waco'd, man. Can you believe that shit? They actually tried to get me Waco'd.
You know what I find really funny? These guys are always harping about how you living, how you raising your kids, but you take a look at their lives. Their lives are like fucking infinitely worse than most people's.
Drunk around their kids.
Like, I'm a redhead. She's fucked in the head, overweight, ugly as sin, can barely word two words together into a sentence. Or you have Forrest Jameson, who doesn't even have a fucking driver's license, has a long-ass criminal record, and the only job he could get is a fucking meat processing job. Or George Bush pimps who lives in a fucking basement because he's not mentally capable of taking care of himself, of being self-sufficient. These guys have work. They shouldn't even be talking about you in the first place.
No, they sure did, and they admitted to it. They admitted to trying to get me Waco'd, man. I forget who was involved. I think that was some of the older trolls that was involved with that. Like, you know, like Dr. Descent and some of the older trolls. I think they were the ones involved with that. Kenny KPZ, shit like that. And Dr. Animosity, maybe even. Yeah, Kenny KPZ. Whatever happened to him, he kind of fell off the planet, didn't he? I guess he figured when I was going to find him and beat his ass.
I know he's still around.
Yeah.
Some other people still around, too.
Well,
that little skinny motherfucker better watch what he does.
Yeah, 'cause I got 100 pounds on his ass. He better not piss me off too much. I got 100 pounds on his fucking ass, man. You know, these little skinny shrimp motherfuckers, you know, sitting there talking shit about me. I could squash them like a fucking bug, man. You know, and they're sitting there talking shit about me. They better be careful what they say. You know, 'cause I know George Bush pimps the skinny sumbitch 'cause I seen the motherfucker. And Pansy, he's fucking skinny. You know, Kenny KPZ, he's a skinny fucker. You know, these motherfuckers are all little skinny fucks, man, that I can fucking squash with my thumb.
Kenny,
you know?
in Georgia.
DJ and Keith Truth ain't never done nothing to me. I'm talking about people that talk shit. They ain't never said nothing to me. Shinobi DJ doesn't say nothing to me. And Keith Truth don't say nothing to me. In fact, they're off doing their own things, man. I hardly hear from them anymore. Yeah, Richie Ruggs, yeah. Yeah, Richie Ruggs, he made that video supposedly about me. That song. Shit. Fucking stupid. But anyway, point being, you know, they want to sit there and talk shit about my wife, talk shit about me, try to get me Waco'd, man. Fuckers need their ass beat. That's the truth. They need their fucking ass beat for trying to get me Waco'd, man.
I can guarantee you most of them get their ass handed to them in real life. That's why they come on the internet, because they view the internet as some kind of equalizing force where everybody's on equal footing, so they can say whatever the fuck they want and remain anonymous or hide or not face any repercussions. But when you threaten someone's kids, that's fucking it right there.
Well, that's the thing, you know. These guys, like I said, they're terrorists. They terrorize my family. There's no question they terrorize my family. They admit to it. Dumb fucks. Dumb motherfuckers admit to it on live on video. Yeah, we called CPS and terrorized his family. You dumb motherfuckers, you just admitted you were terrorists, you fools. They easily fall under the terrorist guidelines. No sweat about that. They easily fall under that. You know, but they're stupid. Trolls and haters by their nature are typically stupid. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Yeah, I know Richie Ruggs did. He fucking defecated on my character. I don't give a fuck. He can join the rest.
Fucking fault.
Yeah, Walt over at Delphi. He let that shit get out of control. But see, the thing of it is, I don't know how to go after Walt. I don't have any info on him. If I did, I'd go after
Delphi anymore.
Oh, when was this? Forrest made a video shooting a Glock threatening to kill Cancer Man? When was this shit?
Yeah, I never even saw that.
Never saw that one either, man. When the fuck was that?
Was this during the time where he got busted for the fucking belt?
Hey, Vaughn, I can't believe that CPS followed through on all of that shit when they had no names of the people calling them. Anybody and everybody just called them and said, hey, go check up on this guy, and they fucking followed through. How can they follow through if they don't even know the goddamn name of the person calling?
Well, it's actually one of the things that helped me out a little bit is that I actually had a Kentucky State Senator on my side. She was a little bit pissed off because well, okay, she was a lot pissed off. Simultaneous to the trolls calling CPS all the time on me, 18 children died in the state of Kentucky. Because all the CPS workers were coming out to my house because of the trolls calling them over and over.
Well, they were being redirected.
And so the senator is like, where the fuck's all my CPS workers? How did these 18 people die? 18 children die? And so I called her up on the phone. I said, ma'am, I know where all your CPS workers is. She says, where? I said, they're all right here in my fucking house. She's like, what? I said, yeah, man, I got a whole house full of CPS workers. I got 3 cops out here. I got all kinds of shit. I even got my fucking lawyer out here, you know. And she's like, that's incredible. I said, it's absolutely true. And so she was fit to be tied, man. And I think since then, what they've done is they passed legislation now to where they can't take stupid phone calls like that. I'm from Scotland and I want to report somebody on the internet. You know, they can't do that shit no more. You got to actually have been in my home in order to file a claim. I don't know if I can do a Scottish accent or not. I never really tried, you know? I never really tried to mimic Scotty. I don't know why, I just never did. I never really tried. Now I'm trying to do it and I'm stuttering all over myself, so I don't know. I'll have to watch Scottish Star Trek a few more times, see if I can get the accent down. That's a funny as hell video. Yeah, but Mark Ronan isn't always the typical Scottish person, I don't think. I don't know. I'd have to listen to it for quite a while before I could try to mimic it. how did the children die? The children died from neglect. There were no CPS workers out there to monitor the situation, and the children died from neglect. Sure did.
Real
man.
neglect.
Yeah, real neglect this time. You know, not the fake shit. You know, perceived neglect from me, but literal neglect. And it's, you know, it's sad, man. 18 dead babies because the trolls were busy calling CPS on me. You know, so theoretically that blood is technically on the hands of the trolls as far as I'm concerned. And the senator might even see that way too. In the parents' homes, as far as I know. There was a big write-up about it in the news, man. This all went mainstream news. Yes, Cancer Man returns. That is exactly who Mark Gronin is.